Hi all and welcome back to the channel. So again, thanks for all the new subscribers and liked comments, it's really appreciated. So I was just editing my Series S video and uploading it, and then bam, in then goes Sony with the announcement that we'll be getting the next PlayStation 5 showcase on the 16th of September. Oh my god, I cannot wait. It is on. It is really on. It's really going to happen. So we're going to be getting the showcase at 1 PM Pacific time, which is, that's 9 o'clock at night UK time. What I won't be doing a live stream of the whole event because there's so many other people that are doing the whole entire event that basically nobody comes and watches my stream. So what I'll do is I'll do what I do with all my other live events, where after it's done I'll video my thoughts and opinions on what's happened, and we'll go from there. So my expectations with this show is obviously they're going to be announcing the price and, you know, the lineup of probably day one games or first month games before Christmas, and we'll be getting, you know, an odd couple of games here and there that are new. So I mean, one thing that I think is obviously going to be a big part of this showcase is certain games like Spider-Man Miles Morales and possibly Gran Turismo 7 showing off the haptic feedback within the controller. So I think that's going to be quite a big focus on the event, because it's such a special new thing, and you kind of have to experience it to know what it's like, as far as I know. So, you know, I feel they will have some form of demonstration of that. Bit more than what Jeff Keighley showed us, but it's definitely going to have something there. And then obviously they're going to be moving on with the show, and they'll be talking about games and this, that and the other. And I feel we're possibly going to see some form of games that are from the PlayStation 1 era get some kind of remake for the PS5. And I've had a kind of wish list of all the crazy games that I've been liking, like to see like Pandemonium or, you know, Croc and your Gex and all these type of things. And although those games aren't exactly going to be pushing the hardware or really showing you what the hardware could do, some of these games would be really easy to remaster and port to the system quite quickly, kind of like what they did with Medieval. But I mean, they're not going to really showcase the system oft and its all its advantages. So yeah, I mean, it's all up in the air what we might see, and I know everybody's like, oh, they've got this this studio working on a game, like it's going to be Silent Hill or it's going to be Metal Gear Solid 1, and don't get me wrong, it'd be absolutely awesome if it's either of those two. But I've been kind of wondering, what about Parasite Eve? That's a scary horror game that could really, like, there was a thing reported the other day about how the DualSense haptic feedback can make you feel like spiders are running up your arms, which that makes me feel a little bit crummy. But like Parasite Eve, with all the little insects everywhere and the parasites and if they was to remake that with the DualSense haptic feedback, it'd be really cool. So anyway, I mean, I've obviously got other games that I'd like to see. I'd really like to see Ridge Racer return. I'd really like to see something like Cooler World, because I think they could do something really cool with the haptic feedback in the controller with that game. I'd like to see Destruction Derby. I think that would be a cool return to an older PS1 game. But they're obviously going to show you that game that it's been in mass rumours about. I know everybody wants it to be Silent Hill, and it could well end up being Silent Hill, but whether it is or not is another big question. So we'll I really can't wait for it, and so we'll be I will be doing a full video afterwards, depending on what time it ends. It might be too late UK time for me to do a video, so I'll just stick it out the next day. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and my predictions on price for the UK, I'm expecting it to probably 300 or 350 for the all digital, and maybe like 400, 450 for the disc based one. Or what they could do is say, oh, it's 350, 450, but you get, you know, a year's worth of PlayStation Plus and a year's worth of PlayStation Now included, because that's quite a good deal to people, because they're already going to be paying that anyway for the Plus subscription. And if they're going to be doing the backwards compatibility via PlayStation Now, it's a nice way to say, well, you can give it a go for free for a year. There's no skin off their nose really, and it gets you kind of vested in the ecosystem of PlayStation Now. However, I quite like it that I can still put a disc in, and even though it's going to say use it off PlayStation Now and stream it, which I'm not a big fan of anyway, I'd like that disc in the machine to act as a license so I don't have to pay for PlayStation Now for the games in which I already own the disc for. That's not necessarily meaning that the console needs to mimic it and do full emulation locally. It can do the PlayStation Now streaming side, but I don't want to have to pay for games again on your subscription service if I've got the disc. So I might do that, but I think that's one way around. They could make the price more appealing maybe to people without it costing them anything per se, because they've got to have the Plus servers up and running, and they've got to have the PlayStation Now servers up and running, whether they give you some months for free or not. So, and it looks really good to the consumer. So, anyway, that's my take on it, and I really can't wait for this event. Any old PS1 games you really I'd like to see return, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to see some people's thoughts, what it might be outside of the norms that everybody's saying. It helps me think of other things that, it might be that'd be cool. So yeah, drop some comments down below. If you like this video, drop it a like. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I will be doing a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. And yeah, it's great to have you here, and I'm really pretty hyped for this event to come around. Thank you very much to everybody. Bye.